Hello, fellow cycling fans, and welcome to my preview of Criterium du Dauphine 2025 Stage 7. Before we start talking about this incredibly hard mountain stage, let's do a quick recap of Stage 6, which panned out exactly as I predicted. UAE Team Emirates was on the front of the peloton all day long. They pushed relentless tempo. Breakaway never stood a chance. It was a strong breakaway, including Alex Baudin, Romain Bardet, Mathieu Van Der Poel, Michael Leonard, but they were no match for UAE Team Emirates. And in the end, it was Tadej Pogačar who probably went all out and won this stage convincingly in Combloux. We all knew that was going to happen. 1 minute and 1 second in front of Jonas Vingegaard. Florian Lipovic with a great result, just 21 seconds behind Vingegaard. Matteo Jorgensen in fourth and Remco Evenepoel in fifth. What does this mean for the Tour de France preparation? As much as I didn't look too much into Tadej Pogacar's bad result at the time trial, I'm not looking at the bad result of Jonas Vingegaard here. I'm sure that Team Visma Lease Bike still has a lot in reserve before the Tour de France. They are going to improve both Vingegaard and Jorgensen. Pogacar, he probably today showed what he can do. Probably he has a bit of a reserve as well, but this is a bad result for Remco Evenepoel. I think that he just doesn't have it. He can't fight with Vingegaard and Pogačar. He never could, and this time after smoking that time trial, he drops almost 2 minutes to Pogačar in just 7 kilometers. That doesn't look good. Florian Lipovic, as I said, really great ride for him. He's looking maybe even en route to a top 5 at the Tour de France. In the GC, obviously, Tadej Pogacar retakes his yellow jersey 43 seconds in front of Vingegaard. Lipovic dropped to third, but now in front of Evenepoel, Jorgensen in fifth, then Eddie Dunbar, Louis Barret going really great in this Dauphiné, then Paul Sexat, amazing young prospect from France, and Tobias Haaland, Johannessen, and Ben Talent rounding up the top 10. In the points classifications, it's still a Matthew Van Der Poel in the lead, and in the KOM, Alex Baudin is now in front of Pogacar, but this is all going to change tomorrow. And in the white jersey competition, Florian Lipovic overtakes Remco Evenepoel, and he will continue wearing that jersey, but this time because it belongs to him. And obviously, in the team's classifications, it's still Team Visma Lisa Bike in front. And finally, moving on to stage 7 from Grand Aubelange to Valmenier, 1800, 132.5 kilometers along three brutal climbs, all O category or the HC. First, Col de la Madeleine, a mythical climb. This time climbing from the easier side. In the Tour de France, we are going to climb from the harder side, almost 25 kilometers at 6.1%. So from the get-go, we go onto the Côte de la Madeleine, long descent of around 20 kilometers before another mythical climb, Col de la Croix de Fer, 22.5 kilometers at 7%, including the final 3 kilometers at around 10%. So it is again a hard climb and then a really long descent with a bit of a valley before the final climb into Valmenier, and it is 16.2 kilometers at around 6.8%. This is how the final climb looks on the web. So it is not too steep in any part, but with almost 17 kilometers, you know that it is quite hard and that we will probably see attacks happening here. What can we expect in a stage? Well, for sure, the breakaway riders, the good climbers, will try to force some action already on the Col de la Madeleine and try to escape the peloton. Will UAE Team Emirates continue to push the hard tempo and gun for another stage? I am not so sure. Probably they don't really need to do that in Criterium du Dauphiné. They can just control the breakaway, and then if Pogacar catches them on the final climb, then it's good for them. But either way, they just want to keep the yellow jersey. They showed today how powerful Pogacar is. Visma Lisa bike, on the other hand, I think they will try to force something and go on the offensive. Maybe we even see an attack from Jonas Vingegaard on the final climb. Will they try to send satellite riders in a breakaway? Well, I don't think that they are going to waste too much energy on Criterium du Dauphiné. It is still a preparation race for the Tour de France. Before talking about bookmakers odds, let's just do a quick check of the weather on tomorrow's stage. It will be once again quite sunny, 23-24 degrees at the top, so that means that it will be even 30 degrees in the valleys, so quite hot, but on those altitudes I don't think that it will play too much of a factor. There is some potential of rain at the start of the stage around noon, but probably it's going to miss the peloton. And moving on to bookmakers odds, they once again see Tadej Pogačar as the favorite, this time overwhelming favorite at 1.57. Then Jonas Vingegaard, obviously the second favorite. Who is going to win amongst those two guys? That is the big question. I still think that Pogačar is going to win once again, but like I said, maybe I wouldn't be too surprised if a breakaway gets it to the finish, but it doesn't seem very likely. Therefore, I'm going with Tadej Pogačar once again to win on stage 7 and lock out his win at the Criterium du Dauphiné. That is all for this preview. I really hope you enjoyed it. Like it if you do. Don't forget to subscribe. 1000 subscribers is always the goal for this year. Share this video with your friends who love cycling, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. That is crucial so you never miss a preview in my channel. Have a great day, and I hope to see you tomorrow for my preview of both stage 8 of Criterium du Dauphiné and stage 1 of Tour de Suisse. Have a great day and bye.